Hey guys, Ryan Bailey for Charlotte FC. This is Between Two Pints, and joining me today, a very, very special guest, Mr. Brandt Bronico. Brandt, how are you today, sir?
Hey Ryan, I'm doing great. Thanks for having me on.
Thank you very much for joining me today, and congratulations in order, Brandt. You recently scored your first goal in your loan spell with the Independents, and it was a banger. Can you talk us through it and how it felt?
Yeah, I appreciate it. First, I feel like it was long overdue, but it definitely felt good. Just through the run of play, kind of lined up the ball and struck it well, and it went where I wanted it to go. So that was nice, and obviously scoring a goal is one of the best feelings in the world. So I was ecstatic to finally get my first one.
And an assist in that game, Brandt, and a Man of the Match award, no less. A pretty good game all round. Where does that goal rank in your all-time list of goals you've scored? Because I've seen your highlight reel, and you've got some bangers in that collection too.
Definitely in my top 10. Maybe borderline 5 or 6, probably. I'd probably have to run back through them. But yeah, I would probably say around 5 or 6.
All right, we'll go back and study the tape and we'll check that out. So you're on loan with the Independents, as I say, and you're with Christian Fuchs and Adam Armour, of course. Are you building a good rapport with them? Do you think it gives us an advantage for next season, given that you will have built this chemistry with them as well?
Yeah, for sure. It's been great to be around them and get to know those guys as people and as players. And I definitely think it's an advantage kind of going into 22 to be able to play with the players that you're going to play with the next couple of years and hopefully longer than that. Obviously, Adam's been great when he's been on the field, and Fuchs, he kind of speaks for himself. Great leader, very mature player, a lot of experience. So it's been great to kind of get to know those guys and build a relationship with them going into 2022.
And you speak about Christian Fuchs' leadership qualities and his professionalism there. What's it like day-to-day training with him? Does he train very hard as well? You got to keep up with him?
He does train very hard, and it's impressive, really. It's easy for, a guy of his stature to come over here and kind of, if he wanted to kind of go through the motions, no, he's very intense. He comes with a great mindset, holds everybody to a very high standard, and has honestly raised the level of training since he's been here. So it's been a privilege just to be able to play with him and talk to him kind of about the game and about our team and whatnot. So it's been great.
Well, you're no slouch yourself, of course, Brett. You take your fitness very seriously as well. So I'm sure you're leading the pack when it comes to those sprints, right?
Oh yeah, absolutely, no doubt. I gotta keep Christian up with me on those.
Definitely so. Now, at Bank of America Stadium recently, you went down on the field for a Panthers game with Adam and Mr. Fuchs. How was that experience?
Man, that was incredible. Because obviously every time I've been in that stadium, I've been in the stands, either watching the Panthers play or maybe like an international cup game when the teams from overseas came over. But to actually be down on the field with how many fans that were in the stadium it was just an awesome experience. It was so loud in the stadium, and really kind of put it in perspective how sweet it's going to be next year, playing out there and hopefully winning in front of our fans and supporters.
Yeah, I must imagine you walking out there and in the back of your mind you're thinking, yeah, in a couple of months this is going to be us and they're going to be cheering for us. It's going to be special.
Yeah, no doubt. That's exactly what I was thinking. And it was even better than what I thought it would be walking out there, which obviously I have a very high standard of how I would see something like that. But no, it was incredible experience, and definitely a privilege to be down there with Fuchs and Adam.
Now, Brandt, you're a Carolina native, of course. What's it like to be back living and playing in Charlotte? You've been here a few months, of course, but you've settled in pretty well. What's it like being back?
Yeah, no, it feels like the real deal now. Obviously, my wife and I bought a home here. Finally got everything set up and moved in, and it feels like, oh wow, we actually have a home here. It feels like we're actually back, as opposed to kind of searching for houses or living in an apartment or whatnot. But yeah, no, it feels amazing. I get my parents come down; they're able to come down for every single game. I get to see them every weekend around a lot of friends, and my wife is around a lot of her friends. So it's great just to, have that community around you that you're familiar with, and in a city that means so much to my wife and I. Honestly, it's such a blessing, and we're couldn't be happier to be back.
So tell me, Brent, where do the Bronicos go in Charlotte to hang out? Do you go to Top Golf? Are you lake people? I mean, I know you like tacos. Do you hit the restaurants?
Rebecca and I like this place called La Authentica in Plaza Midwood. Yeah, we go there a lot. If we're going to get ice cream, we really like the Two Scoops Creamery. Obviously, I can't have that as much, but Rebecca definitely enjoys it. But yeah, we kind of like to hang around the Plaza Midwood or NODA area. Optimist Hall is a big one of ours, just because there's so many options. If Rebecca and I can't decide on one place, the food hall is always a good call.
Of course, you have lots of MLS experience. You've played in many MLS games. For the new fans out there, what can they expect when they're attending an MLS game? What kind of play will they see? What kind of atmosphere do you think there will be? Can you give a primer for the new fans?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like you can expect a very intense game, very back and forth game. I mean, I feel like in the MLS, you have a lot of very athletic teams that a lot of them play good football. So you attend obviously just how the stadium is, the energy in the stadium, and both teams want to win very badly, especially when those rivalry matches come up. So just like the energy from both teams, the physicality on the field, I feel like emotionally they can expect to get involved in the game along with the players. And obviously the players lean on the supporters a lot when they have that home field advantage. In the MLS, home field advantage is extremely important, and we'll be needing all of our supporters behind us for every single game next season.
Well, I, for one, cannot wait for 2022. I'm sure you feel the same way, Brent. One last question for you. What is it you're most looking forward to about next season?
I think just being able to play in Bank of America Stadium. Like I said earlier, it's been a stadium that I've been around my whole life, and just to be able to be out there in front of my friends and family, with my new teammates and my new coaching staff, I think it's going to be such a special time and such a special moment that I know I won't take for granted. And I really, like you said, I can't wait till 2022 gets here and we get some wins out there.
It's going to be very special. Brandt Bronico, a pleasure chatting with you once again. Thank you very much for joining me and for everything you're doing for this club. Cheers.
Yeah, thanks a lot, Ryan. Always a privilege to talk to you.